Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we did a lot of planning for acid production, for nitric acid and for hydrochloric acid to try to produce those acids in large quantities without relying on wastewater, which is what our current production is reliant upon, is wastewater. Chloric wastewater and nitric wastewater to make the acids. And so we want to produce that more heavily, feed it into this system, as well as basically be available for anybody that, or any system that needs more nitric waste. So we got that laid out. That was pretty straightforward. The thing that has caused some trouble here is hydrofluoric acid, because the only real effective way to make hydrofluoric acid at the moment is with fluoric wastewater, which is what we're currently doing. We're processing all the fluoric wastewater that we can into acid. And so there really isn't a way that I have right now to make more acid, hydrofluoric acid. So our hydrofluoric acid production is what it is, and that is kind of where we're at. Unless I want to go crazy and do tons of, like, buffer farming and that kind of stuff, which the numbers on that were just ridiculous. I mean, not impossible, but the build would be insane. So, not going to go there yet. We'll just deal with the hydrofluoric acid, but we can get the hydrochloric and nitric acid set up. So that's the plan, and right now we are working on upgrading our equipment to be able to build out a facility. So we are going to need algae farm 4s. We are currently actually making algae farm 3s. And 1, 2, 3. So we have 3s in the system. So we just need to upgrade them to 4s. And to do that is aluminum, concrete. Okay. So it's over here on this tier. So let's go ahead and also request our algae farm 3s, as many as possible. Bring them all over. You're going to be algae farm 4s. Right, we don't want to do that. Really, that should have been up here. Oh well. Passive provider chests, and we'll need something like that. Okay, so that will take care of itself there. I think we have everything else here. Anything other? We need salinization plants. Electrolyzer 4s. Are we making electrolyzer 4s? We are making electrolyzer 4s. We need salinization plants. So to make salinization plant ones is, oh, okay. We need to upgrade them. All right, excellent. And we don't need to bring anything in here. Actually, we're going to have our twos here. Yeah, that works. Then output. Drops there. That eats a lot. Concrete bricks. Your pickup is there. All right, we need pipe. There we go. And then our outputs. Will be here. All right. So those are being manufactured. Those are being manufactured. Excellent. Yeah, we're using byproduct from here, and we're also going to be routing the coke in, right? All right, well, let's go set up the area where we're going to do all this, figure out what our inputs and outputs are going to be. So we're going to need coal for this process. So there is a patch of coal here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to build it over here. Okay, so what are we going to have? We're going to have a... Oh, did I not figure the crushed coal? Crushed coal, crushed coal. Infinite coal. On mining drill 4s. We need some water, which we can use a ground pump. No, we're not going to be using ground pumps. We're drawing water off of all the water we're going to be bringing in for this. Right. Okay. I mean, I could use some ground pumps. Yeah, really what it is, the first thing we need to do is mine the coal. Process it into coke. And then grow the algae. Everything else... Oh, we need some carbon dioxide. Which we can produce off of coal. So yeah, we'll need 4 mines. We probably won't even need that much. But we'll make 4 mines. Alright, let's see where everything is going to be. Actually, what I think we're going to do... is... we are going to run... then we're going to run 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1. 2. 3. 4. We'll chain all of those together. 1, 2, 3. Wrong way. 4. All right, so that is going to be the source of our water. All right. The loading base, loading base. How much loading are we going to have to do? We're going to have a lot of nitrogen output. I wonder if we could do something with all that nitrogen gas we're going to be making. All that extra nitrogen gas. We're not actually using the nitrogen gas to make ammonia. Maybe we could. All right, so we're gonna need 2 inputs for silver ore and for aluminum ore. We're gonna need an output for coke. We're gonna need an output for nitric acid, so that's 4. We're gonna need... And we have excess hydrogen gas. We have excess hydrogen gas. We have excess nitrogen gas. We can make ammonia. We can make extra ammonia. Ammonia gas, monochloramine gas. Yeah, we need ammonia. We're gonna need ammonia for things. So ammonia, we'll need red metal catalysts, which we'll have to bring in copper and iron. Okay. All right, so 4 inputs. Oh, 4 loading areas here. We're going to have a sodium hydroxide output of almost 30 per second, which is another thing that we probably could use. So that's an output we'll put there. We are consuming all of our chlorine gas. So just 2, so that's 6. And then another 3. Yeah, another 3. So 9. We're going to need 9 loading bays of various types. And I'm going to want parking. This is the in. This is the out. So make sure I keep that straight. I want the tight parking is what we want. Two, 4, 6. Oh, that's gonna have to get removed. Get out of here. 8, 10. All right, so I think the first 2 bays are well, we'll do 4 bays to bring in the ores that we need. We don't need a ton, so I think I'm going to use a slightly different method for unloading our ore. Do I have a... No. All right, let me actually build... I need to know how things are going to line up here. We're going to have to fill in logistics coverage. All right, so this is where the locomotive is going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a loader. And then a silo. Like that. With a substation. Or a couple substations. Like that. And then we'll make this a blueprint. All right, so that will allow me to make this significantly tighter. Three, 4. All right, there we go. That should work for unloading all of our ores. And then for this one, we're going to make this our coke. Right, that'll be coke. We're going to want large storage for that. Load the trains directly. Okay. That's 5. We're going to want another one for solid materials for our sodium hydroxide. Which should be like that. That's what basically what this is. This one is. Sodium hydroxide. And then we have our fluids. Which are going to be our ammonia, our hydrochloric acid, our nitric acid. Yep. So it would work like right around on my way. There we go. All these pumps. Flip around. And now in this case, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw on... So I think all of this has already been accounted for, so... My personal bots don't really need to do much. But they are doing some stuff. Alright. I do... Oh, stop. Because this thing's in the way. Alright, well then we'll plan B this. And do something along those lines. And then we'll need outflow signal there. And these all have incoming signals, right? They do not. And you guys are all going to need power. I really don't want all that coal. Like, I really don't need all that coal. I don't need all of this. All right. So one of the next things we're going to need to make sure that we have set up here is proper coverage for the logistics system. Oh, well, that's... Oh, that's right. Oh, that does not quite close the gap for construction coverage. So... there we go. Now, these areas are going to have to get filled in. Right, that's all built. But that's actually going to need a substation. There we go. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so we will go ahead and stop here. And we'll get all this set up. I'll have to decide where I want to bring... Where do I want to bring the ore in from? Do I want to bring it from this ore facility? I could. Or this ore facility. I also could. I need silver, I need aluminum, I need copper, and I need iron. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Now, if I could run a rail line through here and connect to there, then that might make sense. I'll think about it. But for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.